How is everyone doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. Ladies and gentlemen, I am VonnTheStatman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out my website, VonnTheStatman.com. Now, you might want to go on my website a few times a week because I might be giving out a few hidden gems that can help you to win your DFS contest each week and also help you dominate your fantasy leagues. So y'all ready? I hope everyone is excited for the 2022 NBA season. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. NBA is back, and I can't wait to see the 2-game slate tomorrow. And you got to give a especially warm, big, super, mega shout out to Stephen Curry for doing what people said he couldn't, and that's to be a finals MVP and to lead his own team to a championship, even though he did it before he got Durant. Remember, his first finals, remember, Iguodala won the MVP. So he won it this time. You got to give credit where credit is due. Next, you got to also tip your head over to the Boston Celtics. They made it to the finals. Guys, to make it to the finals is tough. And they lost to a more talented team. And what the finals showed Tatum and Brown was that they had to get better. You know, the one-on-one ball they were playing, it doesn't work. You have to get everyone involved, and your star take over the game at the end. So I think they're going to work on their game, and they're going to get a lot better. Philly got their second wingman in James Harden in the middle of the season. And remember, he wanted out of Brooklyn so daggone bad. And when he came over to Philly, he was not in tip-top shape. I guarantee if you talk to James Harden as a man, he'll tell you he wasn't at his best physically. Mentally, he wanted to be in Philly, but physically, body couldn't do it. Anybody know about working out? You can want all you want, but if your body physically can't go, then you can't do it. That's why I believe that fitness is important. And from what I see in James Harden, he also believes that now. So I believe he has a big, big year. The Lakers, they were an absolute mess. They compiled a team of 3 guys that really don't shoot the ball that well. You got LeBron, AD, and Russell Westbrook. Neither one of these guys, none of those 3 are consistent 3-point shooters. LeBron's more of a streak shooter. If he's in the rhythm of the game, he can make 5 or 6 in a row. But if he's not in the rhythm, he can miss 5 or 6 in a row. Westbrook has never been a solid 3-point shooter, but it's weird because he was a solid mid-range jump shooter, and I don't know what happened since he's been with the Lakers, but I believe he has a bounce back year this year, especially since he agreed to come off the bench. So 2-game slate, guys. So I have my system for picking my players. I'm quite sure you guys got your system, but I would say find one of the 2 games that you like and try to get the majority of your players from one game and then just get a few players from the other game. That's what I typically like to do on 2-game slates. All right, so let's break down this point guard position. Stephen Curry is going to be on fire. I believe he comes right out the gate, first quarter, 15, 20-point quarter. I think he's going to have like a steal, 12 points, 4 or 5 assists, maybe 2 rebounds. I think he's going to come out blazing. James Harden is in the best shape I've seen him in a long time. Really, really loving James Harden in his matchup. I know he might go against Smart. It doesn't really matter. I believe that Harden's going to get assists. I believe he's going to get rebounds. And I believe he's going to shoot the ball more. Last year, Doc Rivers said he needs James Harden to be James Harden. And he went out, and I'm like, who is James Harden working out with? I'm like, is he working out with The Rock? Because he's fit, guys, and he's explosive. So loving James Harden. Westbrook has agreed to come off the bench. I think this better suits him at this stage of his career because he's going to play with Reeves, and he should be playing with Bryant, the center that the Lakers originally drafted, who ended up getting traded to Washington, because he can spread the floor. And Westbrook, with those 2 guys, I believe that they will be able to score because they're going to go up against Golden State's second unit, and I think Westbrook will be able to dominate the paint. So love him if he comes off the bench. Maxey is a star waiting to happen, guys. He is going to be the 3rd option in Philly. You're going to see Harden give Maxey a lot of opportunities and back and forth. And Maxey, for him to be a guard, I'm amazed at how many steals this guy gets per game. He gets like 2 or 3 steals, it seems like, almost every game, especially in big games. He gets steals, and he just makes big plays. He's not afraid of the moment, so love Maxey. Brogdon was what the doctor ordered. Boston needed a point guard that can distribute the ball, so Tatum and Brown doesn't have to go one-on-one every play. That's what hurt Boston. Smart is not really that guy. Smart's a guy that can get a couple shots, but Smart is more, he's like a Pat Beverly that can shoot better. He's a better shooting Patrick Beverly and a little bit taller. But Brogdon is a point guard, guys, and if he plays, I love him in this matchup. Next, you got Poole. Poole got the big contract. Big contract means team believes in you. Poole can shoot. Golden State has so many shooters. That's why I don't think this game will be close with them and the Lakers, because if Curry is off, then you got to worry about Clay. If Clay is off, you got to worry about Poole. And they just got and then they just picked up DiVincenzo. So they got so many shooters. I just love this Golden State team. I think they're actually a deeper team than they were last year. Marcus Smart is a tough guy. Defensive player of the year last year. I really like what he brings to the table. A lot of people don't like the way he plays, but this guy is like Pat Bev. He doesn't take plays off, and he wielded himself into one of the best players in the league. Big shout out to Marcus Smart. Pat Bev is what the Lakers needed. They need somebody to hold them accountable. If you're not playing hard and Pat Bev is on your team, let Anthony Davis have one of them lackadaisical days. Oh, Bev gonna get in his face. Bev don't play that lack of effort. I don't think Bev will get mad if you just off, but it ain't gonna be from lack of effort. So I love Pat Bev, and I think he's gonna start. Love Patrick Beverly. Schroeder has a thumb injury. Not sure how that will impact his game, but Schroeder's another one where he doesn't really shoot the ball well. It's hard to get layups against Golden State because they make you shoot mid-range jump shots that are contested. So not really sure how that will pan out. If Marcus Smart carries an injury destination, someone you might want to look at is White. I like White, and he's built up some cachet. He's played a whole year. The guys know him. He knows the guys. So if Marcus Smart and Brogdon carry injury destinations tomorrow, you might want to consider Smart. All right, guys, and if you're someone who you don't have a lot of time to do your research, that's what I'm here for. If you don't have time to do your own research, you can go onto my website and see a package that works for you, and that's VonnTheStatman.com. All right, guys, so let me give you my picks. So if you want to win your fantasy, start these guys. If you made it this far, hit that like button, hit that share button, and subscribe to my video. You want to win your fantasy? Start small forward Tatum. You want to know why? Because he's pissed off with his performance last year in the finals, and he's the best player on the Boston Celtics, and he's still young. So expect him to get 40-plus fantasy points. So you want to win your fantasy? Start Tatum. You want to win your fantasy? Start point guard Harden. You want to know why? Number one, he's in better shape. Number two, he's more comfortable in his role. And number three, he was told to be Harden. So that means he's going to score, he's going to get rebounds, and he's going to get assists. So you want to win your fantasy? Start Harden. You want to win your fantasy? Start point guard Smart. You want to know why? First, because he was Defensive Player of the Year. Second, because he can shoot. And third, he is the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics. So if he's 100% healthy, start point guard Smart. You want to win your fantasy? Start power forward or center Davis. You want to know why? Because Golden State is small and he's going to dominate them. And third, he's going to want to change the narrative that he is a dominant player. So you want to win your fantasy? Start Davis. You want to win your fantasy? You're going to need a role player. And if you want to get a good role player, start center Bryant. You want to know why? Because this game has blowout potential. And he's with his new old team, the team that drafted him. And he brings extra energy. And he's going to be playing with Russell Westbrook against Golden State's second team. So if you want to win your fantasy, start Bryant. If you like this video, start the Stat Man by subscribing to my channel, leaving me a comment, and going on my website, VonnTheStatman.com. And thank you for watching. And guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you get what you want. And guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. Until my next video, love you guys.